Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified the resolve to bring home the apples. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Washington State's offense will have the football first. The last time these two met for the Apple Cup, it was the men in purple taking home the victory.
The Huskies took care of business, and they've dominated this series, and they kind of feel like they own this series. And the Apple Cup belongs to them. Washington State with a chance to prove them wrong today.
Washington normally has more NFL talent on the field, and I think that took over. That was the difference the last time these two teams played.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Casey. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Washington Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hit.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The quick out. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
To the air, it's Casey. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Washington State going quickly. The run from the shotgun. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They're going to ride this running back. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup. And here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years. But this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy 1st down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Huber. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Casey. That's it, fly. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo! Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harding. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To throw, it's Casey. On the run, still looking. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play, because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mayo. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Harris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this setback.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. They'll leave it with him. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Fresno State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Casey. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Offense working from the pistol. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got an open man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Buying some time. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Casey. A strike downfield. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Mayo. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Washington. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. You make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Scanning the field, it's Casey. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Washington State ready to put it away to start the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the tailback. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Off the play fake. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll operate out of split backs. Motion from the back. Takes the easy one to the back. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Casey. Catch in the middle, it's Etienne. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in, it's Etienne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Etienne. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Cougars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Casey. Skips away from pressure. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Cougar! And that one will give them the lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Mayo. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Washington sends out the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
With the catch, it's Etienne. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Trying to bully their way in. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to throw, it's Casey. Touchdown, Washington State. Fitted in the window for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. The sure hands, it's Vincent. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Casey. Back open in the middle. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Washington State lines up quickly. Now they'll run the draw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wazoo! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The sure hands. It's Harden. Big look at that toughness, just running through everybody. The 30. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and keep it.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
To the air, it's Casey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got his man on the outside. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Etienne. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Washington right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really.
Snags it down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Etienne. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Etienne. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Got it in the middle. It's Etienne. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etienne. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Etienne. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Tonight, Couganet will carry